is the 21st of July, and I'm gonna document how I scan my 35mm negatives, because I have the feeling that I keep relearning the same things because I don't scan so often. So this is the Reflecta RPS 10M MacBook Air, and I have my film in one stripe. I instruct the lab to not cut it, which is convenient because I can feed the whole thing through. That needs to be done is prepare the film, because I have endings like these, and this is not good because this part confuses the scanner, and then it gets stuck here and just scans this over and over again, because it kind of like, it sees that this is the end of the stripe, or like the last picture, and then it goes on, and then it thinks that this is another picture, another image frame. So yeah, we need to cut that end, and I will keep some empty space because I need that for calibration, or like I could use it. I will show you two ways to do it. Okay, and the next thing that happens is that I will start view scan. The scanner is still off, so that's important because it doesn't like it when you did I say view scan? No, I meant Silverfast. Start Silverfast before you turn on the scanner, because it doesn't like it when it's turned on and you start Silverfast. I'm not sure why. So then turn the scanner on, and then I will feed it in with the matte side looking up. It's like the matte side is getting, the emulsion side is the matte side, so this is on top, and that feeds into the scanner, and then I look where the first frame is, and position the first frame perfectly in the, and now I do Vorschau-Scan. And here I also, while it does that, I also found here in the settings of Silverfast, you can say here in Spezial, I'm not sure what is it in English, but here you can say turn off the Autoschärfe, auto sharpening. So it doesn't by default check the sharpening feature in the, so because I want to have it as raw as possible. It's just a little bit of the Negativ and some scratch removal. Here is the name and stuff doesn't really matter, because I will use the batch scan, and then you get another dialog where you can define the name. But what's important is here the PPI, so the scan resolution, which is 2500 for my case. And then these I leave unchanged. Here in Negativ I experimented with different options, but in the end it's the best just to leave it in other, like the standard, and then choose the color correction. And sometimes I adjust the Belichtung, so the exposure, when I have a film that is like very low exposed, but I think maybe a little bit more here, because it's easier to edit when it's a little bit overexposed. Exactly. Then the two scratch removal things, I just activate and don't do anything in there. And all the rest, all these other options are deactivated. And exactly, this is like negative, then 48 to 24 bits. Here in frame, I do aktiven Rahmen maximieren. One thing that is really important is this option. That should be autofocus on an optimal point. So for each time you scan it, it kind of goes into the middle of the frame and scans it to see where the focus is. Otherwise, it just takes the focus from the preview and then applies it to all, but it should be done frame by frame. So you have an optimal sharp scanning. And then that's it. Then I choose batch scan, Stapel scan, choose TIFF. Here I select the date from 2 days ago, because this is the scanning session that I use, and then data name sequential. Then I give it the name, like the date of the scanning, and then again the number of the roll. This is roll 7, and then start with frame 1, and this is my capture 1 session folder that I will scan it into, and then I start. And now it goes through the whole strip.